welcome to this video of the updates of this game that I'm making, and it's part of a challenge that I'm doing with my brother, where you have time limits for each part of something we have to program for this cat taming simulator thing. So this is the update after the first hour. We have 3 hours, 3 minutes, and 3 seconds total. So it's 2 hours and 2 minutes right now. Taking a break, and so if I run it, I don't have much right now. I have 2 cat faces, and they both are different sizes, and I can add as many cat faces as I want there. And I started with nothing, not even that cat face texture that I made, and I have the system here where I can add a new cat, and if I hover over it, you can see that it takes in the color, which is a funny one because I'm just calling it that because I'm not sure if the first 3 hours if I would have time to make a good looking one. So then the level of the cat when it starts out, the strength of the cat, the stamina of the cat, the size multiplier, and the position it starts out as in. So this is the larger one that you saw and the smaller one here. So that's all I can do right now. I just have a couple classes here that I've put in, and these are all the different cat colors I'm going to be putting in: the orange, black, gray, purple, even though there's no real purple cats, white, calico, and I'm not even sure if I spelled that right, and funny. So I'll be back with you'll see this entire video is going to be updates about every hour of development of this challenge thing, and it might last up to even 10 hours total, something like that. Might be a while. So the first video that's going to be coming out is going to be the first 3 hours, or maybe it's just going to be the videos about 10 minutes long. So this is the first hour of me, so I'll see you back at the second, slightly over the second hour, and I have a little bit of a bug right here. So now when you click on the cat, it's opening up the options, but there's a bug where it's just flashing. I know how to fix that bug, and I'll do that the next hour. And also you can see that it's drawing the text feed, which is going to be the feed button, and see if I click on it, it's shouldn't be so that when I hold on it, it keeps doing that. But see if I click on it once, then I'll keep this thing open. So it'll be options for a lot of stuff. The texture will be changed. But so that's basically what you can see that I've done since last time. I have this thing here for checking and drawing the options. And also now I've been working on a system that doesn't actually do anything yet, but you'll be able to have an inventory. The cat now can hold its health. It now has a health thing, and also you can see as up on the screen the cat's faces are smaller, and the bigger one is now twice the size of the normal. So when it's created, it's just a kitten cat. So then there's the kitten one right there. So that's normal size, and then when it's fully grown, it's going to be that size, and there's going to be a full cat body obviously too. And also right now you can see that it's being weird because I'm opening 2 different cats things, which is also going to be fixed in the next hour. So I just have some stuff that's holding the inventories, and I have that new texture, and that is basically all that I did this hour. So I'll be back in another hour. So I just finished the 3rd hour, and now if I run it, then the cats are here, and I can click this, and the exit button works, and it's not all flashy like it was before. You can't open both the inventories at the same time. So let's see, so if I go into this cat and I click statistics, it doesn't show anything, and because I didn't have enough time in the hours, there's no exit button for the statistics. But if I go into inventory, I click exit to go back to here, but if I go to inventory, I can click use item, because the inventory will look different. It's not going to be this, it's going to be a square thing, but because I didn't have enough time, it's just this for now, and just clicking use item, even though there is no items right now, then that makes it so that it says owned by Billy the Bob. And down in the code here, you can see that my name is Billy the Bob, and I'll add something so you can actually set that yourself. So I am Billy the Bob, and I own this cat. Now, okay, so if I run it, or actually I can't show you this now, but next one you'll have it so I can prove that these cats can be tamed separately. So nothing, because let's see, so inventory, use item, statistics. If I open this one, yeah, it doesn't really work because that thing is just right there. So, and then next we'll have another hour, and the challenge of doing it that hour will be adding an actual player to the game, or it might be an hour and a half. We'll decide later. So it will be probably an hour and a half, and then we just have to add a player during that hour. Like you can see on the screen, you can move around, and then the cats have to follow that player. That's the other thing. So that should be pretty easy. It's going to be an hour and a half though, because we're going to have to add some terrain stuff to the world so that players can walk around. Okay, so that's what it's. So here we are. Finished the 4th hour recently, or a little bit ago. I've been doing some other stuff before I made this update. So if I run it now, there's 2 obvious things you can notice here. You can see there's a blue background, and you can see the player too. So the player can move around, can also run, and the cats. Now if you click on one, there's nothing that you can do to it because it's still awake. Then if you right click on it, it knocks it out. You still can't access the statistics, but you can go into the inventory. You can just click use item, and I've almost finished the inventory with the foods, and so you can use actual food. So use item, and now the cat will follow me around wherever I go, and it'll stop when it's at my head. And I move a little bit faster than it, but that's going to change. So especially when I'm running, I'll run a lot faster. So now that it's tamed also, I can still go into the inventory, and it just keeps setting it to me as the owner if I click use item. But now I can go to statistics, and it just says it's owned by Billy the Bob, which is my player. So that is it for the 4th hour, and the competition, or the challenge thing that I'm doing is over, but I'm still going to make updates of what I've added to this game thingy. So that's it for this video.